In a dystopian future, humanity had developed the ability to manipulate time. But instead of using this power for the betterment of society, the government had strict control over it. The government only allowed certain individuals to use their time-manipulating abilities, which they used to maintain their power and control over the population. A group of rebels fought against the government's strict control of this power. Their goal was to use time manipulation for the betterment of society, to create a world where everyone had equal opportunities and no one was oppressed or exploited. One of the rebels was a time traveler. They had the ability to go back and forth in time, and they were determined to use their power to prevent a catastrophic event that led to the dystopian future. The rebel knew that it would be a dangerous mission, but they were willing to risk everything to make a difference. The rebel went back in time to a pivotal moment in history. They knew that they had to act fast to prevent the catastrophic event from occurring. As they altered the past, they discovered that changing history had unforeseen consequences that threatened to unravel the fabric of time itself. The rebel had prevented the catastrophic event, but they had inadvertently caused a new chain of events that led to a different dystopian future. The rebel had to go back in time again to fix their mistake, but every time they altered the past, new problems arose, and the future became even more uncertain. The rebel realized that they couldn't fix everything on their own. They needed the help of the other rebels, who had the same goal of creating a better future. Together, they worked to find a way to use their time-manipulating abilities without causing any harm to the timeline. They found a way to use their powers to create a world where everyone had equal opportunities and no one was oppressed or exploited. It wasn't an easy task, but the rebels persevered, and in the end, they succeeded. The future wasn't perfect, but it was a world where people could live in peace and harmony. The rebels had proven that time manipulation could be used for the betterment of society, and they had inspired others to follow in their footsteps. The world was a better place because of their actions, and the rebel time traveler knew that they had made a difference that would last for generations to come. The rebel time traveler felt a sense of relief and accomplishment as they looked out over the new world they had helped to create. However, they also knew that their work was not yet finished. There were still many challenges that lay ahead, and they needed to stay vigilant to ensure that their new society remained stable and just. As the rebel traveled through time, they encountered new obstacles and challenges. Some of these challenges were caused by the actions of the government, which continued to seek control over the population through the use of time manipulation. Other challenges came from unforeseen consequences of the rebels' own actions. However, the rebel time traveler was not alone in their struggle. They had the support of their fellow rebels, who worked together to overcome these obstacles and continue to improve society. Together, they developed new techniques for using time manipulation, refining their abilities and minimizing the risks of altering the timeline. Over time, the rebel time traveler became a symbol of hope and inspiration for many people. They were seen as a hero who had risked everything to create a better world, and their story inspired others to take action and work for positive change in their own time. As the years passed, the world continued to evolve, and the rebel time traveler watched with pride as their efforts paid off. The new society they had helped to create was a beacon of justice and equality, and people from all over the world looked to it as a model for how to build a better future. In the end, the rebel time traveler knew that their work was not complete. There would always be new challenges to face and new opportunities to create positive change. But they also knew that they had made a difference and that their actions had helped to create a better world for everyone.